Moving is one of the most stressful things you can do. There are boxes everywhere in my life right now. There's endless checklists, and I'm still trying to take care of myself. Today, I'm going to show you how I'm packing, some moving updates, and the wellness routine that I'm doing that's going to help support me along the way. If you're just meeting me, my name is Amy Cross, and this is the Cross Legacy. And for the last 4 years, I have filmed videos in this kitchen that has been our home. And all summer long, we have been preparing for a move. We are going to get to move into our house in just 3 sleeps from now, and it's really exciting. But I wanted to take you along on some of these final days at our house so you can see some of our moving tips. You guys, moving for me has been no joke. This is the first time we have moved in 22 years, so it has been a really large task for us to go through every drawer and cabinet and closet to make it empty and prepare for this move, and it can take a huge toll on your body. One of the things that I've noticed during stressful seasons like this is how much harder it is to keep up with taking care of myself. My sleeping habits definitely get thrown off, and my eating gets a little chaotic, and I can definitely feel it in my energy levels. That is why I'm so thankful that 𝐂𝐻𝐿 has been a part of my daily routine right now. 𝐂𝐻𝐿 is a liver health supplement. If you didn't know, your liver performs over 500 different functions in your body. And the most important one is breaking down and filtering everything that comes into your body. Each bottle is packed with things like turmeric to promote the liver filtration process, ginger to support energy production, and dandelion to aid digestion. It's basically a powerhouse of ingredients that naturally help your body handle stress, fatigue, and even those not so perfect food choices that tend to sneak in during a move. What I love most is how simple it is. I just grab a 2-ounce shot or pour a little from a 16-ounce bottle and it's done. No prep, no mixing, just a quick way to give my body the support it needs when life is feeling overwhelming. And honestly, in the middle of all of this moving chaos, that convenience matters. If you're feeling run down, stressed, or like your body needs a little extra support, I definitely recommend checking out 𝐂𝐻𝐿. I have a link and discount in the description so you can try it yourself. Taking care of your liver means taking care of your energy, your focus, and your overall wellness. So even in a busy season, you can feel your best. If you've been following me for a while, you know that we've been on this journey to remodel our house and make it as perfect as we can, downsizing things, and then getting ready to stage and finally now to move. And over the last few months, I've really been trying to think ahead when I was packing things so it wasn't a mad dash at the very end. Months ago, when I was downsizing our pantry, I was putting away things that I wasn't going to need until this winter, which was a really great thing to do, to be able to pack up boxes, even if they were kitchen items, and say that I wasn't going to need them till a particular season. So I know that I don't have to be in a mad rush to unwrap them, especially because the house that we're moving into, we are going to be doing a lot of painting and remodeling before we get to unpack. So I really thought about those things that I wouldn't need, like my Thanksgiving turkey roaster that I wasn't going to need until the fall. I put labels on the boxes and I know exactly what's in the boxes, and I won't have to open those things until later. And I did the same thing with our clothes too. I made sure that I kept out all of our spring and summer clothes, and I packed all of our fall and winter clothes. It's warmer over there, so I don't have to start unpacking the winter clothes until like mid-October. And since we've been taking so many trips back and forth over the mountains to visit family, we have utilized every single one of those trips with full carloads of things that we have moved over already. We ended up getting a storage unit near where the new house is going to be. Now we're moving 4 hours away from where we live now, but we have family that lives there and we go over every couple weeks. So every single one of those trips that we've made for the last couple months, we've been taking carloads of things over, which just makes it so much easier when it comes time to the actual moving day. And even if you're not moving far away, I would highly suggest getting a storage unit to do the same kind of process, that you can get the packed boxes out of the house and it just feels calm and peaceful in your house as things are leaving, instead of it being really chaotic. So looking at moving in this process instead of it just being like a 48-hour thing has really helped just keep us calm and things really peaceful and have us mentally prepare for this new chapter in our lives. We've lived in this house for 22 years. We don't move very often. Mike and I have both only moved a few times in our whole entire lives. So this is a big change for us. Those boxes that I did move into storage a couple months ago, I made sure to label them and they have a number on them. And in a Google Doc, I kept a list of inventory of everything that I had in those boxes. So if I boxed something up months ago, I know exactly what box it is when I need to go get it. While doing all of this downsizing, I have figured out what my top kitchen essentials are, and we are going to film a video for that, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can see what's coming up next. Because we are moving into a house that is 80 years old and we are going to be painting every single room, we are trying to only move the bare essentials into every single room. So furniture-wise, we are only moving like a couch in and our beds, and we're trying to keep all extra furniture out of the house for a little while so we don't have to be moving a ton of things while we're trying to paint the entire inside of the house. And since I make meals from scratch every single day, even during this moving process, I'm making sure that I put labels that say open first on some of the boxes so I know exactly what is left in the kitchen right now are the things that I'm going to need for the first couple weeks in the new kitchen. And so we can easily find those, and those are the only kitchen boxes we're going to be unboxing at first. We are not going to have any appliances that first week that we're in the house. We don't even know the delivery date yet of when the refrigerator is going to come. So we have a couple coolers that we're going to be keeping things on ice, and then we are also bringing over our chest freezer that has half a beef in it. So we're making sure that we keep that plugged in until the last second before we move, and it should be fine during the move, and then it'll be the first thing that we unload on the truck when we get there. I've also made sure that anything that I'm putting in boxes that have food in it, that I've been keeping in a closet here in the house, and it hasn't been going to storage. So you're not supposed to store food in storage and it can attract things. So I've made sure to keep all of those boxes that have our long-term food storage and our food security items. They're still here in the house, and those will be the last things that we move. And if you've seen my house tour video, you have seen how many plants I have all over my house. I actually had one friend that took a carload of plants home. One of my kiddos have taken a carload of plants home. And then yesterday we took the trek over to the new house to do the final walkthrough and took plants over to my other kiddo's house so they could babysit them for a few days. But all of my plants are all throughout my house normally, and they all have special memories because they're all gifts that people have given me, or they're babies of babies from other plants. We just filmed a video also on some house plants and how I propagate pothos if you want to make some of your own babies of babies plants. We have really done a thorough job of measuring the rooms and seeing what furniture will fit into the new house, so we're not moving any furniture that might not fit. The house is totally laid out different than this house. Our house here is a split level house, and so the kitchen and the main living areas are upstairs, and there are a lot of stairs in this house. And the next house actually looks like it's a lot smaller. It's a 1940s Rambler, but it has a huge basement in it. And so a lot of our living space will actually be underground, but down some really steep stairs. That style of house is so much better over in Eastern Washington, where it is so much hotter than over here on the western wet side of Washington. So we are really looking forward to this new house and all of the memories that we are going to have. And I get asked a lot why I would leave this house that we've worked so hard remodeling, but it has always been our plan to move to Eastern Washington and to be closer to our family. We will just be minutes away from our family instead of it being a long road trip to go see them.